All right, y'all. I'm going to spit some facts for you, and I'm just going to say this as delicately and brutally honest as possible. But the human race is just getting 10 times worse. It's getting worse by the second. It's getting worse by the minute. It's getting worse by the hour. It's getting worse by the day. It's getting worse by the week. It's getting worse by the month. It's getting worse by the year. It's getting worse by the decade. Now, it's one thing that you turn your back on someone who don't really care for you. Okay, fine. That's fine. You got nothing to lose. But for you to sit there and turn your back on someone who's been there for you since day one, you're the most stupidest person that's walking on the face of this earth right now. Your day one people are top priority. Motherfuckers that you hang out with and that will only use you for money and use you for amongst other things and get you to do stuff that's out of the ordinary. That is not people that you want to associate with. If you have to cut ties with people just to realize that you're better off, then you have to cut ties because you're better off. But don't sit here and don't fuck over those people that give a damn about you, because you know what? The next time that you're sitting there lonely and sad and you're trying to figure out, oh my God, what am I doing? Why doesn't anyone want to be my friend? How come everyone hate me? Well, people hate you. People don't fuck with you because look what you're doing. You doing something that's conducive to you, but you don't think about the other person. And you really want to know what's really shitty? You turn your back on the person who is going through a lot, who needs that help, who needs somebody that they can rely on. But you know what? It's okay though, because that person that you just turned your back on, guess what? That person is not going to even allow you to come back into their lives. In fact, they are better off. In fact, you're doing them a favor. You're doing them a favor by leaving. And the next time you're sad and lonely and you want to come back, guess what? They might not let you back in. And rightfully so, because you made the most obvious choice. You chose people who use you over the people that were with you. Your support system, that means your support system's fucked. And when your support system is fucked, that's it. That's a wrap. And if you finally realize that, if you get it through your head and you finally realize that, and even if you need to take some time, you need to take some time for yourself to realize that you messed up in these areas, then that's what you have to do to realize. But if you can't realize that at the age of 30, at the age of 40, at the age of 50, and you still are doing the same shit, then you're never going to grow up. You're not going to learn. You're just going to be stuck in your ways. And when you're stuck in your ways, you're not going to grow as a person. In order to grow as a person, you have to realize your mistakes. You have to realize, what did I do wrong? What can I do to make myself become a better person? What can I do to avoid making this mistake again? This is where the smarts comes in. And I'm not talking about street smarts. I'm talking about using your brain. I'm talking about realizing and turning your brain on for about 10 seconds and realizing your mistake. Now, where the street smarts come, see, street smarts is given. The only way you're going to have street smarts is if you've seen it all. If you've seen it all, if you heard it all, if you've seen it, and if you've been in rough neighborhoods, or if you peep a lot of shit right away, then that's using street smarts, and that's using common fucking sense. And nowadays, common fucking sense is rare nowadays. And if you're not going to realize that you fucked up and you look at the other person instead of looking in the mirror at yourself, then at this point, you're just going to be stuck in your old ways for the rest of your life. And my advice to you, you made your bed. Now fucking lay in it.